Hey guys, this is Will Bayless, and this is a quick video for the JV partners and affiliates talking about the DataJeo webinar that we've got coming up and what we cover. So in the webinar, we talk about the need to do proper market research and the pain that is when we're talking about running any kind of campaign. So we do this live on the webinar. We've got some slides building up why it's important and it's the strategy behind research as opposed to just running blind with any kind of campaign. So we on the webinar we do this live, and that really blows people away. We talk about how we can find the ideal customers for any product that we're looking for. So I'll take an example, and we might just look at wine tasting as an example. So we go to ClickBank and we might find an affiliate product for wine tasting, and then we show this off live as how we can then target people and make the most of this piece of software. So first we do a quick search. It brings up our results. And then we're going to select some results from that. So we might say the people who are visiting these particular pages, these are the kind of traffic or the kind of demographics that we want to be able to target. So there we go, this kind of stuff. Right, this looks like our kind of people. So we run that analysis. So what DataJeo does is it then goes to work and pulls in data from about 15 different sources as to building a customer profile so that you can advertise more effectively. So let me show you what I mean. First of all, things like keywords are fairly obvious. You've got the keywords that you should be tracking, but then we've got the other organic competitor sites that are chasing those same keywords, and we talk about what to do with those sites, how to get links back from them, etc. We look at the organic keywords, what keywords are being ranked organically on those particular sites, and we can import that directly to an AdWords campaign. We look at the other sites that are bidding on those same keywords. We look at the keywords that are being paid for. So again, we know how to bring those into campaigns. We talk about the sites that are referring traffic and how that's important. We show then the categories. We look at the different related links and where we can actually build our links from. This is just getting started with what DataJeo does. We look at the social traffic and where that's coming from, so therefore how to advertise on there. And we look at demographics. Who are the people that are searching for these particular sites? How would we then target them? How are we going to build the ads, etc. So that's one component. Then we look at things like the social media side of things. What YouTube channels, for example, are these customers subscribed to? Why is that important? Because I can then build a list of YouTube channels to advertise my particular product on. I look at the same thing with Facebook pages. So I can see then an exact list of which Facebook pages I should be targeting. The Twitter accounts. Which Twitter accounts are going to get me the best results if I'm advertising my ClickBank affiliate product using that system. So within seconds, I've got all of that information. I can look at, for example, the keyword planner, which then gives us the high competition, high traffic, low competition keywords. I can look at even things like the brand creatives, the Facebook pages and groups. So I can immediately run more successful campaigns. I then look at the tracking element, being able to then track my campaigns and run split tests, for example, being able to then see which campaigns are running more revenue. So the whole DataJeo webinar talks about how somebody can go from being a complete dummy, knowing nothing about a specific niche, to then being able to dominate in that niche with exact data that this product produces. Now, all of this data is available to anyone. You could go out there and run Alexa searches and Quantcast and SimilarWeb and all these different products out there. The total cost of the data that would be coming in would cost you thousands of dollars per month. And we show how they can get the whole DataJeo system for less than $300 for a whole year. So that's what we're covering with the DataJeo webinar. And we talk about how you can take this data and run more successful campaigns immediately using the DataJeo system to literally give you everything that you need in one simple snapshot to then go and build the data. And we talk about, if I go back to our traffic component, we talk about how to use this data. So we actually show, if I come to, here we go, I'm just showing you this one. Right, how to use the data. So what do we do with the social traffic? What do we do with the similar sites information? How do we use the organic competitors and the demographics? We cover absolutely everything in the webinar.